Politics is still very slow. It's going in the right direction, but it's going in the right direction nothing like as fast as the science is saying that it has to go. And that is the big political challenge of our time.
Indeed, all the evidence suggests that it is more urgent and more dangerous than we have been assuming.
It's been phenomenal to see how Ecobuild and this agenda has grown. This exhibition and conference has almost doubled in size in each of the last few years. We're expecting 30,000 people over these 3 days this week, and we've got over 800 exhibitors.
Why are many of the world's biggest rivers running dry? The Yellow River in China, the Nile doesn't reach the sea anymore.
In the end, it's people that change governments much more than governments change people.
Wind cowls are still wind cowls even when you paint their fin a cute colour.
I like it because the countries that are actually poorest at the moment, poorest in oil and poorest in other resources, are the ones that have plenty of sun. So this is a way to shift the balance in ways that we hadn't quite expected.
Of all the issues that we have to cope with, the human impact on the environment, population is one of the most important, but also one of the most neglected.
World population is increasing by 6 million a month. I find that a completely terrifying figure, more than the size of the UK every year.
Is modern architecture truly sustainable?
We can't any longer assume that we are designing buildings in the way that we have done, and we just rely on high technology.
To build more, to build better, and to build greener.
Are people, do you think, changing their personal behaviour in quite small ways as a response to this argument and thinking about environmental questions in a way that they didn't 4 or 5 years ago?
The issue of conservation, of environmental enhancement, of survivability and sustainability, they're all massively important issues. But that doesn't mean to say that they're popular issues.
There are grounds for optimism. People are now taking this issue far more seriously than they were even 5 years ago, against a background of increasingly compelling scientific evidence.
So when you talk about making change, it's always important to remember, whatever people's view of politics, ultimately a lot of the big decisions will be made by politicians.
I won't be happy until the whole concept of waste has been rebaptised as resources.
Not wait for them and say we're not going to act unless they do. We have got to give a lead over transport, over industry, over power generation and the way in which we live our lives as households all across the world.